no interest in humanity.
It's funny. What I heard in my head is a contradiction. I heard no, but before you asked that question, what I also heard was there's so much life form out there, not just humanity. Um, so it's not how would I do this? There's teachers in a school, say elementary school, goes from kindergarten all the way to sixth grade in America, right? Or at least where I went to school. Not all the teachers are for kindergarten, are they? You have some for different grades.
True.
Then, say some of them go up to the high school to teach whatever, right? So they were saying because there's more than just humans, you have that. So they'll be working with other beings. I was a little surprised when you asked the question, are there some angels that are not interested in humanity? From what they had told me prior to that, I would think the answer is like, yeah. But I heard no.
I see.
I'm hearing they're all of an interest to,
To something, some people. So you're saying like there's other beings besides humanity. And you know what I thought in my head? Like, yeah, your teacher analogy. So some teachers teach kindergarten, some teach high school, some teach college, some teach adults with learning difficulties, some teachers teach animals. You get
That's
animal
funny that you
trainers.
brought that up too,
Yeah,
because it's not just humanity.
no.
It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's maybe animals, there's trees,
Hmm.
there's extraterrestrials.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so let me rephrase the question. Let's revisit the question. Is every angel interested in some kind of life form in the 3D universe?
do you mean, are they interested in eating?
Aiding or being involved with
Okay, because
aiding?
you asked another question. I know their answer, but I can't quite remember what the question was. You said, do they not care? Like, also, do they just want to have a cup of tea? I think
Yeah.
is what you said. And the answer to that was, it's like to be of service. Of course, it's nice to have a cup of tea, but when you're a higher frequency, and that's what we're talking about here, higher frequency, angle, light, because their energy is like a prism, right? I
Hmm.
don't know what that's
Yeah.
supposed to mean, but when you're a higher frequency, it's of love, and that's what they do.
Okay. Well, then I have a question based on what you said. So suppose, God forbid, you die and you become a being of light and a higher frequency as you move into the afterlife. That's like what you described an angel. So, what would be the difference between an ex human who's passed on and an angel?
I don't know what work means. I heard work. Okay, that's funny. Even though I don't want the analogy of levels, from what I'm seeing, as you grow and evolve, it's not common. Like for humans, it's not common. That's funny to use words slip up to the next level. It's a very weird way to put it.
Hmm.
But
It's not common for humans to slip up to the next level, you say?
like like mastering. I'm hearing it happens.
It sounds like you're implying that angels are a level higher than
Humans.
humans.
But the thing is, a lot of them have not incarnated. When I said that there's angels on earth, I think they come in to, you have the ones that pop in and disappear.
Yeah.
You have that. And I think, and this is just a theory, if someone does incarnate, because I've heard teachers say they absolutely never, 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 never incarnate. I don't know if that's true or not. I kind of think that they can. Again, I don't think it's common, but I think that maybe in these times we have had angels that decided to incarnate. You know what I mean? Instead of just coming in and helping, I think, like appearing, I think that they have chosen a human life.
Mm.
Not really sure why they would do that.
Mm. So they can temporarily, when you say pop in, you're not talking about in spirit form. So let's look at the example of the story in the Bible of Sodom and Gomorrah, where angels came down to visit Lot's household, right? And they came and they ate dinner at his house, and they were there for a while, and then they, without going into the whole story, I think they were there. They arrived as adults in adult bodies. They didn't be born as babies. They had dinner, um, and then I guess they left. So is that something they can do?
I mean, that's
Well,
a
that's from the
famous
Bible.
story.
It's a
Yeah.
famous. Yeah, we don't know if it's true.
I wasn't there for that.
No.
Um, okay. If you were going to talk about, like, remember before I said I'm not convinced, like, say, the archangels, maybe they are an alien form. I don't know. Um, it, well, simplify it. They're not born and raised on Earth.
Hmm.
That right there, doesn't that classify them as an alien form?
Yeah, well, you once told me that you consider aliens to be anything that's not from here.
I that's why I've been really chill with it, because that's, and then it is what it is.
Yeah.
And if there are things found in human DNA that do not originate from Earth, a lot of us are probably, or all, some type of alien form
Yeah.
when they mess with the DNA.
Yeah.
Because I told you my RH negative, um, this guy, a friend of mine, was telling me his uncle was a world-renowned physicist, and he said the RH negative factor is not from Earth. There is nothing here for that.
Hmm.
And it makes sense, like, because you find out that you have it, okay. But for me, when he told me that, I was already a mom, and I had to get the shots and everything, so my body would not kill my children.
Hmm.
And they were called blue babies. And
Hmm.
my cousin was lucky to be born because he was a blue baby. They didn't have the shot back then.
Hmm.
And it's like, okay, what is it about us that our bodies detect our children as alien, foreign, and it will try to kill our own babies? That's kind of
Hmm.
funky. Think
Yeah.
about it.
No, it is very.
So I don't know.
Oh yeah. I mean, that opens up a whole topic about